many people asking you guys. This one says, in all caps, must discuss Diddy. We want to hear your thoughts.
So last week we talked about it for the first time because I had been out for a while. And there is this woman, Talia Graves, who is one of Diddy's alleged victims. She's being represented by Gloria Allred. I said I worry about the women being represented by Gloria because Gloria loves to get a settlement. And with a settlement comes the hush letter. Shut the fuck up. Here's X amount of dollars. Go away. And I, from experience, they go away. They need warm bodies in the seat to testify against Diddy for anything to happen. Well, after that episode came out, I hear that Talia Graves is being exposed, quote unquote, for trying to get her ex-boyfriend to corroborate her story, and it was for the amount of $3 million that she would pay him. I personally deep dived into my conspiracy theorist mind and said, she's been set up. Where the fuck is she pulling $3 million from to pay her ex-boyfriend? Okay? I also think that...
So you don't think this is the truth?
I don't think that's the truth at all. I think there's been a setup to try and discredit her. That is the only play that Diddy and his counsel have right now.
Also because the boyfriend worked for Diddy.
Oh, okay. Yes. So I'm going to say that my feeling is fact.
Okay.
She was set up.
As far as it goes, I have covered it deep, from the TikTok stuff to the Jaguar Wright.
Love
to the
Jaguar
Allie
Wright.
Carter, who is the young girl that says that she was trafficked and in the tunnels. And I talked about the tunnels under the houses, and now they're saying, no, Heather, that has been proved. There are tunnels under the houses. Again,
You didn't think you?
I didn't know if it was proven. I didn't know if it was just people talking about it. I didn't know if there was actual footage that they have collected from the tunnels underneath Diddy's house, to the Playboy Mansion, to Michael Jackson's house, to Nick. Now I'm hearing Jack Nicholson too had tunnels. I don't know if those tunnels were built from a developer way back when as like a bomb shelter back in the 40s, and then they've used them for sinister stuff. I don't know what the tunnel thing is. So I have said it all. I've said Jaguar Wright is the Forrest Gump of the hip hop world. She seems to have been there for every single thing.
Yes, but also the same day that we record talking about Diddy and me talking about being invited to a JayZ party when I was 14 by a very well-known agent who was with a very large agency.
Wait, where were you? Were you in LA for like a week?
I was here.
Doing what? Because you don't live here.
No, I was 14. We came to Newport Beach.
Okay.
Every single summer. We came up to LA to visit my best friend Candace's aunts who live in Santa Monica.
Okay.
We were eating at the Ivy on Robertson. And
you were just a cute little hot thing.
Porsche Cayenne passes, flips around, he gets out. His name is blah, 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 and he's with blah agency. And he wants to meet with me, invites me to a JayZ party. In my mind, I'm thinking, I can't get into a party. I'm 14. Not saying that there was a reason for why I was being invited at the age of 14. But I then see that Beyonce and JayZ have sent Pierce Morgan a legal letter after he interviewed Jaguar Wright, and she talked about JayZ and Beyonce.
What is it, cease and desist?
So then he had to apologize, take it out. And I think that is a warning, not to Jaguar Wright, who they're not suing her, because if they sued her, then they would have to prove that it's not true. And also, she doesn't have money. But I think what they want is for people at a higher level, whether that means Lala, myself, Pierce Morgan, whatever, just be afraid to talk about us at all.
Okay, so
just be afraid to talk about, ignore it, say that this woman doesn't know what she's talking about, and,
Yeah, but can I tell you? Because my mom said, if I were Jaguar, right, I wouldn't give a fuck. I would say, I'm not going to stop talking. Sue me. And I said, at that point in time, you don't worry about being sued. You're worried about your life.
Yeah.
I disagree.
Really?
I think by saying it, now they can't kill you. I think they kill you before you're going to say it. I think, and this is my opinion, alleged my opinion, but it's my opinion, so I got But when people question, did Kim Porter really die of pneumonia at 43, a healthy, fit girl?
But
why? I think she did not like that her sons were going around with P. Diddy to these freak-offs. And I think she was like, I'm going to tell.
Yep.
And then I think she got a very bad cold. And then
a very bad cold?
A very bad cold. And then, because maybe she was stressed and maybe she didn't take her vitamin C. And then she just didn't wake up. And then, the kids love both their parents. So I can understand why they are upset that anyone would think that she just didn't have a very bad cold that led to pneumonia. But yeah, I think it's but once you put it out there, like now I think, no, if all of a sudden Jaguar Wright got pneumonia and died, well, yeah, it sucks because, she'll be dead. But I almost think that's making you safer is to like sing like a canary because now if something happens to you, then they are going to be looked at.
Mm-hmm.
No, actually, I'm saying it. Don't kill me. I've said it. Don't kill me. But then with Kim Porter, didn't her doctor or someone also very closely tied to her die?
Her ex, someone who was giving
AJ Albishur? No, he's still around.
It was her ex. I gotta fact check this. I saw it on TikTok. But died of pneumonia, who there was like some drama, and then all of a sudden he dies of pneumonia. Someone else dies of pneumonia. I think it was Diddy. Can I not say that?
I think everyone's saying it right now.
It's
I don't think anyone will get in trouble for anything they say about Diddy right now.
There was the East Coast, West Coast beef. There was, it was, that time was mafioso.
Yes.
It's mafia. And it's like, if you watch The Sopranos, people that were very likable at one time had to go. The character of Adriana in Sopranos, once she started talking to the girl that she thought was her friend, who was actually undercover for the FBI, she had to go. Mm-hmm. She's going to ruin it for all of us. Mm-hmm. Yeah. She has to be killed. Doesn't matter how delightful she was, whatever. So it's like, I think that then whatever their weird thing is, my concern is that we are going to talk about it, be sucked into it, do a million shows on it. And in the end, there isn't going to be one other A-lister that we're going to be told. Page 6 and New York Post can write as many, these two A-listers gave these girls herpes and these two, and this person saw something on a video that's too upsetting. Just let me know. Is anybody else going to be arrested? Because the only person that was arrested in the Epstein thing was Giselle, whatever.
I was just going to say
she's the only one. The only one that took a fall for Epstein is a woman, not one other person. So I'm like, and she deserves to take.
It's because everyone has. It's because everyone has a price.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And it is what it is.
And the powers that be.
From local cops to whatever, to, we don't know. Like, when you look at what, went on with, even giving the drugs to Matthew Perry. Mm-hmm. And like how that's done with legitimate doctors and covering it up. And it's just like, hello, this is LA. Like it's here,
But then you wonder, how much power do we really have? I know that's because like the Jeffrey Epstein documents, it's all over TikTok, all over the news. And it's almost like the powers that be go, they'll forget about it. We're not releasing any more names.
I learned this 2.5, 3 years ago now. Everyone has a price, and I've learned the justice system doesn't give a fuck, and you can basically be the biggest piece of shit on the planet, and you will most likely get away with it. There's so many moving pieces that have to come into play for you to actually pay and do time and be convicted of something, and it makes you lose faith in humanity. And I think it's a huge reason why I don't allow anyone into my circle. Diddy is on a different level. But the tiny piece that I have experienced, I don't want any part of anybody. Mm-hmm. Except for the people that have been around from the jump. The amount of of people who have tried to get me on the phone to share stories. I'm like, you got something to say? Tell somebody who can do something about it. And I expect you to not take the payoff. But they always fucking do.
Yeah.
They always fucking take it. So
I
I
agree.
will sit here and I'll talk about it and pray to God that women show up and be the warm body in the seat with the Diddy stuff and hold people accountable. But the money does a lot of things. Thank you so much for watching another episode of the Give Them Lala podcast. Remember, like, comment, and subscribe. Did I get all three? I'm getting really good at that.